Hey everyone, Desiree here. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the reevaluation of my A5 ringed planner. Now, I have been using this pretty much since the summer of 2019. I absolutely love it. I find it very, very functional. It's really fitting in my planning style and in my planning system right now. So now I'm just kind of at that place where I need to figure out what do I need to do moving forward into the new year. If you saw my 2020 planner lineup so far video, you did see this video in there. I did not do a flip through or an in-depth look at it because I have done flip throughs and setup videos for this particular planner in the past, and not much has changed. However, I'm finding that I really like the A5 ringed planner for daily planning. And so I'm using my Erin Condren because it gives me the week layout, which I find very, very helpful, and it's easy to use, it's fun to decorate, and it just really, really works. I like the three boxes, the vertical layout. It's so simple that it just works for me, and I love it. However, sometimes I do need a daily layout because, again, even though the vertical Erin Condren is very simple, you know those boxes are sometimes very limited, and you don't really have a whole lot of room to kind of map out your day, make tons of lists, or kind of sketch things out. And even though I don't do that every day, I do want to have a place that when I do need to do it, I can capture those ideas and I can write down those plans and I can write down those lists and not feel limited by the space in the current planner that I'm using. So that's kind of how I integrate this A5 ring planner into my current system. No, I'm not in it every single day, and no, I may not even open it for a week or two, but let me tell you, when I get to those times, those busy times throughout my life, when I do need more room and I do need a day per page, you can best believe I am in this book. So I do have some sticky notes here. This came from a different planner. I really love the colors. I like how fun and girly it is, and I'm just kind of keeping it in there because I think it's cute. But right now, I am using the Erin Condren Petite, and I haven't really been using it very much. But the Petite, what do they call it? Petite planners, Petite folio. What I did is I took the folio and I ripped out the stitching, I cut the pages in half, and I punched it and I put them in my A5 binder, and I absolutely love it. However, you can see I have not been using it because right now I just haven't really needed to. This is kind of the slow time for me, at least at home, when it comes to home projects, and Caden's schedule and my schedule has completely changed. So I don't necessarily need a day per page, usually in November and December. Now, as we move into January, I probably will need the day per page because I do have a lot of projects that I'm working on now that I plan to implement in January. However, I'm trying to figure out, though, what kind of inserts do I like? What kind of layout do I like? And would I be better off just using blank paper and then adding the dates as I need to? Or would I be better off using printed inserts that are dated, so that way I can really get an idea of where I'm at time-wise and how I can integrate this, like I said, with the other planners that I'm using. Now, I have been working with the creators of this particular planner. This is an A5 Luxe Pro productivity planner, and the creators of this planner have reached out to me and others of us in the planner community, asking our opinions and our feedback on inserts that would be helpful. Now, I have spoken to them. They've designed some gorgeous inserts that I'm hoping I do get a chance to try out as we move into the new year. I don't think they've been printed yet. So I think that we're still kind of, you know, in the development stages, but we haven't quite figured out how we're going to use them, you know, if they're going to be printed and all that stuff. Anyway, I say all that to say is that I do need to figure out what I'm going to do as far as inserts for this planner for January, because that's literally just a couple weeks away and I don't have any idea. I mean, I know I want to use this for daily planning, but I don't know what inserts I want to use, and or if I want to use inserts, or do I want to order another Erin Condren Petite and do what I've done here. I'm still trying to figure all that out, because while it's not necessary now, I'm having a hard time kind of evaluating what I'm going to need in the future. So I hope I'm not too rambly. I hope you guys can relate. I really would like to get your feedback also on if you do use a separate planner for your daily planning, if it's separate from your weekly. How do you manage keeping track of like your day stuff when you need it and then your weekly stuff when you need it? My monthly planner is combined with my weekly, so when I need to see a month at a glance, that's usually where I go. But at the same time, I'm really finding like I want to make this my project binder, and I really want to be, I guess, more streamlined and not so scattered, because right now I'm feeling quite scattered. But anyway, so that's what I've got going on. And like I said, we only have a couple more weeks of December before I'm going to have to make a decision. I don't think I'm going to buy anything right now. I think what I'm going to do is probably just use some blank paper, or maybe I'll buy the cheap A5 undated inserts from, you know, Michael's or something like that. Or maybe a printable. No, I know I won't do the printable. But I think I'll probably buy the cheap undated inserts from Michael's, and then I'll just kind of figure it out from there. But I don't know. And then I cut down some black paper, and I'm really liking the way this looks. I'm not sure if I want to use this for planning or doodling or just journaling. I'm not sure. But you know, I have a thing for black paper, so I'm really loving that. And then I just have some blank note paper here in the back. And then this is some dot grid. I think this came with the planner. And then this is some old Filofax colored paper that I had from another planner. And then I did write some routine, like cleaning lists, so I know when I need to do something, what I need to do. But that's about it, you know. I mean, you know, this isn't too complicated. It's very simple. It's very uneventful, but at the same time, like I said, if I need space to do something daily, this definitely gives it to me. So like I said, I'd like to get your feedback. If you have any ideas, comments, suggestions, input, I'd love to read it. Please drop that down in the comment section below and let me know your thoughts and your ideas of, you know, I'd like to know what you're doing, because maybe I can do something similar for myself and my own system. And yeah, I think that's it. So I apologize if this was too rambly, but I really wanted to get it out there because I'd like to, you know, I really want to know what other people are doing, and if anyone thinks or feels the same way I do. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch. If you're not subscribed, please make sure you do so, because I do have a lot more videos to come. All right, everyone. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next video.